may not even use it. Well, let's give it a shot. Anyway, what did you think? Phenomenal information, yes? Frank referred to a couple that I did talk to before Thursday night's presentation here. Alan and Linda, they live not too far away from where Frank and his family lives. And I started the conversation, I said, well, what do you think? What's been your experience working with Frank and his family? And the superlatives just kept coming. Everything from marvelous to fantastic to remarkable, et cetera, et cetera. But the part that we spent the most time talking about was the personal relationship that developed out of that conversation. He's nearing 80 years of age. Alan and Linda have been working with the pets for about 5 years.
Yes.
And so that puts him in his early 70s, mid 70s. And when I asked him, I said, was it too late? Did you ever feel that you were getting started too late in the game? He said, absolutely not. And he said exactly what Frank had mentioned. I wish I had known about this, 20 years ago. But what came out of that conversation also were words like integrity and trust. And that's what Alan shared with me on Thursday. And I stepped out for a little bit to go talk with Frankie and also with Josh. And I have my own unique situations. And I wasn't quite sure about flexibility or really, what do you need to do, or what do you need to have minimums, or what? I didn't have any idea of that. So I went out and I had a brief chat. The beautiful part about it is the flexibility and the willingness of Frank and his entire family and team to work with you individually. And I have a whole different subset. So I'm going to go to Vegas for the Super Bowl, and that's my investment strategy, actually. But no, seriously, we have about 10 of the boys. We're going to head out. When I get back on the 9th, I'm going to huddle up with Frank because he's still going to be in town and find out exactly, well, what can be done for myself so I can take care of my family. And the more information you have, that's why I think to set up a time so you can talk more specifics. This is the second time this week that I've listened, and then Frank was gracious enough to walk me through before coming out to Honolulu. And now I have a much better understanding. Now it's time for me to shift into, all right, let's talk about the specifics, about what I have, what I need, and kind of set forth a time frame. There was one part that struck me, and that is that 18 to 20 year window. I'm 54, I'll be 55. Our average life here and all of that, I take into account, so I'm gauging in my own mind exactly what my path should be and what my schedule should be. And when I learned about how the acceleration can be there, all I'm thinking about is, well, are Bert and the kids going to be okay when my time is to go? That's where I am. And it may even come across on the air sometimes when we talk about issues and looking forward. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm going to meet with Frank when I get back from winning the Mega Bucks. So maybe we don't need to really. No, I'm just kidding. No. So anyhow, I thank you so very much, and for all who listen to the morning show, it's really just so much appreciated that you'll take time out of your day and come down and join us here, but to listen to the morning program. We're going to be together 22 years here pretty quick, believe it or not. So those who have been with us from the beginning, Zach is now a freshman in high school. Zoe is 12, going on 38. This is all real gray hair, and I attribute that to my daughter 100%, but we've grown up together, quite literally. So, and here we are at this stage. So I want to thank Frank, I want to thank Frankie, and also Josh and the entire team at AMG for taking the time to come out here to Hawaii to spend time with us. And I certainly hope that whatever you decide to do, that we all are nourished and all secure in the days that come. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody.